I would say, a functioning and why not a constructive relationship with Turkey. We're destined by our geography to live side by side. This is never going to change. Having said that, it is true that Turkey over the past decade has become a revisionist power when it comes to its projection of its sea ambitions in particular. And this is something that sort of collides with international law. So all I've said is make it very, very clear that Greece's sovereignty and sovereignty rights will never be challenged, and our sovereignty and sovereignty rights emerge from international law and from international treaties, and these cannot be questioned and should not be questioned under any circumstance. We have one big difference with Turkey, which is a delimitation of maritime zones in the Aegean and the Eastern Mediterranean. Turkey has other claims. We don't recognize them. They are completely unfounded, and no Greek prime minister would ever be willing to enter any discussion or any negotiation regarding these claims. I've made these points very clear to President Erdogan, with whom I have a functioning and I would say good relationship. I've seen him, met him many times, and I'd say that over the past 2 to 3 years, there has been a reasonable detente. We see spikes sometimes of activity and rhetoric. We saw one, over the past month. I hope that, it can again be contained. But I'm also not naive. I will strengthen my armed forces. I've done so systematically.